Hello, my little friends from Mother Russia, and now we will continue our video tutorial about configuring Active Directory Domain Controller on Ubuntu 18. In previous video, in the first video, we installed and make initial configuration of Bint 9. In this video, we will install and provision our domain controller. This is the second video, and let's begin. First, let's authorize on the server. And first of all, let's stop the systemd resolved service. Remove it from the auto start. And for now, we have a symlink on the file @resolve_conf. We need to remove this symlink and create new file there. No file for now, and let's create it. Here we must set name server and search domain. Name server for now is our router, local router, because we don't have working DNS server in our network except the DNS server of our router for now. And to download and install packages, we need working connection. Oh, misclick. Here is our file when we deleted symlink and created again. Now we need to configure hosts file. Here we must set the full name of our domain controller and the name of our domain and the short name of our domain controller. Same is for localhost. And our domain controller must not resolve on any other IP address than its IP address in the network. Now let's check, is there any Samba processes run in our system? If you see anything except this, then it means that Samba is already working in your server. I strongly recommend to use this tutorial when you provision your domain on the just installed server from the early beginning, not to use already configured servers that work in other goals and you just want to reconfigure it. Use clear servers, because Samba can already create some config files with roles and access rules that not recommended, and if you will start to provision domain controller, you may not figure these moments, and later it will crash all your domain. So we found that not any Samba process run on this server, and let's install Samba with all necessary packages. During the installation, the installer will ask you some questions. First of all, it's server of Kerberos. Configure the server of Kerberos, and here must be the name of your domain controller. If it's not, then you do something wrong. Try to find the problem or begin from the first video, because maybe you configured something wrong. For example, not set the search domain or full name of the server in the hosts file. The second step is to set the just a second, forgot the name. To configure the Kerberos authentication. Kerberos server for our realm will be our domain controller. So here we will set a name AD-DC1.admin-wide.lan. Same we will must set in the administrative server for our Kerberos realm. And wait until the installation will finish. After installation has finished, we must remove or rename Samba smb-conf file. We will rename it to smb-conf backup. If we will not do this, the next command will not work. Now we will start provisioning our domain controller. First of all, while we provisioning the domain controller, script will ask the name of our realm. If you do everything right, you find the name of your realm in the defaults of this point, and not need to set anything. If you don't find it, then you do something wrong. Start from the beginning. Also, when it asks to set a domain, it must be in the default settings, and if it's not, start from the beginning. The default point here is the DNS Server role. Just press OK, and here we must set the bint9 DLZ file, or DNS backend. Now let's set the domain controller administrator password. and wait until provisioning will finish. Now, when provision has finished, we just need to look at this path, and we will use it later. Here is the Kerberos configuration, and here is named conf configuration. But we will use this later in the next video. Now we have initial configured the DNS server, so we be able to provision domain controller, and in the next video we will configure bind 9 to be able resolve some requests from the terminal. This will be third video, and there will be 2 or 3 videos more. Well, press like, subscribe, ask questions, and see you later.